My Hermes agent has helped me do some chemistry research. I'm using the Hermes agent from New Research. One of the things I like about it over OpenClaw and other agentic tools is that it gives me all of the commands, all of the tools that it uses for a request. So I always know what it's up to currently. So I had heard of the software XTB, and so I had my Hermes agent install it for me and try it out. This is a quantum mechanical, but very light, very fast, very cheap computations to run. But it is quantum, it's not classical physics, so we're actually calculating some real things for molecules. So it suggested doing a test with water. I told it to set it up and get it running and give me some information about the output. And to tell me more about the tool itself. These models are just very capable. I think this is a GPT 5.4 mini. I've just been asking about it. We ran a very simple water molecule just to test it out. And then I've heard that you can use this to estimate transition state. So to try that out, I suggested doing ammonium cation and a hydroxide anion and the H plus transfer between them to find the transition state there. So it took a stab. It's describing it to me here, and then later on I was asking, and then it suggested that it's not necessarily the exact transition state because there's some other things going on. But later on I asked it to visualize it for me. This was pretty cool. We're not getting the visual here. So you can see it was able to render an image for me. All of these computational things are text-based, but I was able to turn that into an image. So this is cool. This was the suggested transition state from the first run. And then it was trying some other things and got a structure like this. It noted itself, but I'll just talk through it. This clearly looks like an ammonia ion or an ammonia molecule and a water molecule interacting with each other. So this is, even when I was asking it, it really suggested that this was very unlikely of the transition state, that this is more likely just the product of the reaction. So anyway, it was cool first test to run with this agent, and I'm excited to have it help me out. I like that I was able to just message it from my phone and not actually have to touch any of the software itself to run these chemistry calculations. So yeah, just excited to see what more I can do with this.